Hey, Taylor Ellwood here, and welcome to the latest behind the scenes where I'm talking about the author marketing journey. I've been thinking a lot about this series and some of the things that I'm going to start doing. It's not going to happen for a few months, but basically I have ideally a big change happening within a few months, which is going to allow me to devote a bit more time to these videos as a result. But I can't say anything right now about it because I've got to wait and see where things go. But what I want to ultimately do, it may not be live videos, but it'll be videos where I can actually show you the things that I'm working on. I kind of see this right now as a dry run. I'm using this as a way to kind of help me think about my own marketing and work, and hopefully I'm helping you think about it at the same time, and there we go. So right now I have a site that I'm using called Bookfunnel, and Bookfunnel is basically a site where you can give away your freebies. So like I have a free book that I do, or a free novella that I do for like my fiction, and then I also, for my nonfiction, I have free workbooks. And what it does is it allows you to sign people up and basically get them interested in the work that you're doing. I think it's pretty cool, and I've liked it from pretty much the beginning. There were a few things I would say required some work. I mean, I signed up to Bookfunnel because I wanted to get rid of using Unbounce, which is a landing page site. Which, granted, I was able to use it for free, but basically, if you got to a certain point, it would probably cost a chunk of change. And I didn't want to pay that much money, especially when I wasn't necessarily convinced that it was fully worth the amount of money involved. But the one thing that Unbounce has that Bookfunnel needs to work on, in my opinion, is that I was able to set things up. It's maybe not even Unbounce per se. It has more to do with the connection, because I used Zapier, which is another tool to connect Unbounce and my email list thing together, and my email thing would segment people according to tags. And with Bookfunnel, you really can't do that, unfortunately. So I've had to get creative about that particular part of the solution. But long story short, I still liked Bookfunnel enough, and I was able to jury rig it to get it to do pretty much what I wanted to do. So I decided to stick with Bookfunnel because I was ultimately saving more money doing that than sticking with Unbounce and Zapier, because Zapier costs about $30 more a year than Bookfunnel. So that in and of itself helped. But then the thing that I think really makes Bookfunnel strong for authors is the promos. You can actually create your own promotions and get people to sign up, and you can also join other people's promotions. So right now I'm doing this promo where I just signed up for this promo for dystopian fall fiction, and I absolutely love it. It's pretty cool. I went from having 39 subscribers to my e-list to basically quadrupling, five timing it, maybe. Yeah, five timing it. So basically, I went from having 39 all the way up to 136. I think is the last count, which is just amazing to me. I've never seen that happen so quickly before. And that's just doing one of the Bookfunnel promotions. Like I actually have about two more that I'm joined in, and then one I've created. So we'll see how that goes. I'm a little leery of doing so many at the same time, and I realize in retrospect that I probably won't ever do that again, but we'll see. I mean, I don't want to do it all the time, but at the same time, I see the value of it, and in this particular case, it's helping me grow my list, which I really do think is useful. You know, I'll say, as somebody who's done email marketing for a long time, having the right tool to help you get there is important. And in this case, Bookfunnel for authors is the right tool. And no, they're not paying me to say this. I don't even have an affiliate link or anything like that. I just really like the tool, other than the issue I complained about earlier. But I mean, when I look at what Bookfunnel can do and how it can help, it's like this makes sense to me. So as an author, you know, I want to be able to connect with my readers and develop my community having a tool that's perfectly suited for people who are more interested in reading than anything else, that's Bookfunnel. It's not your standard landing page kind of software. It's a little different. But then having those book promos is like what really puts the icing on the cake, because right there, you have people who are signing up for your newsletter, and it's built into the software. So you're basically you're really missing out if you're not using the book promos. Now, granted, I really only at this point see a way forward with it as far as the fiction goes, unless enough people were using it for nonfic in the occult nonfiction thing, then I could see that working. But right now, I don't see that happening. Um, it's. But if there were other people doing something similar in the occult stuff, and I could do a promo with them, then yeah, that might work too. To grow our lists. As is, I'm not really so worried about that. I mean, I grow my e-list at a pretty steady clip. Usually, at least a few sign-ons a day for my nonfic. So I'm doing something right. People are finding my stuff and reading it and wanting to sign up and learn more. So I think that in and of itself works out pretty well. And I can always supplement that with a Facebook ad here or there if I really, really want to grow the numbers, but I'm not as worried about that. But with the fiction, I mean, that's where I really want to grow the e-list, because ideally, down the line, I'll have this huge fan base, which will love my works and read them and promote them to other people and all that other good stuff. We'll see. I'm certainly working toward it. And I just wanted to share that. That's it for now. Just kind of wanted to do this video because I've been, well, planning on doing it. All right, take care and talk to you soon.